Hey guys, it's Dr. Ryan, Dr. TJ again. We're just running through different blood tests. Today, we're going to talk about glucose. Everybody hears about it. They're always worried about their glucose level. So we're just going to briefly touch on that. Go ahead, TJ. Get us started.
So glucose, medically, glucose is okay in range if it's somewhere between 65 and 99. They really start getting antsy when it gets above 129. That's when you're running the risk of diabetes. But ideally, you want glucose to be about 85. And that's pretty universal no matter who the person is. You want it to be around 85. And then what's even more important about glucose is what it does after you eat. So after a person eats, 1 hour and 2 hours after a meal, that blood sugar should never be 30 points higher than baseline. And so that means if your blood sugar is hanging out at 85 like it's supposed to, your blood sugar should not spike above 115 1 to 2 hours after a meal. If it's getting higher than that, then you have blood sugar dysregulation. You are at the beginnings of disease, or at least you're into it, because once you start losing your ability to handle blood sugar, you start increasing the risks of inflammation and other forms of chronic disease.
So do you do like a finger prick test?
Yeah,
like that?
Very simple. Just like everybody can get a glucometer and some test strips, and you just test it right before you eat. See what your level is. If it's higher than 85, be wondering, hey, wait, is something wrong? Why is it higher than 85?
Sure.
And then check it at 1 hour and check it at 2 hours after the meal, and it should never be more than 30 points higher than it was when you started the meal.
And stress, that doesn't really affect actual glucose, right?
Doesn't really affect
What about
in that
infection?
moment. Now, infection can, long-term infection can definitely affect glucose levels. Really acute stress, like breaking your arm, is going to affect glucose levels. It'll skyrocket.
So if you break your arm, don't worry about it.
Don't prick your finger, because you're going to be scared at the number. It's going to be really hot.
Oh my God, my blood sugar's too high. All right. But no, that's what we just wanted to touch on. It's the first number that you see on when you run a CMP, a complete metabolic panel, or comprehensive metabolic panel, sorry.
Yep.
And so we're just going to break them down. And so we wanted you guys to have that information. So have a good day. God bless.
Thanks for listening.